Okay. So what's up?
Oh, I thought that I go their drive side tomorrow. Me and Mary will go school on Friday.
Okay, I don't know.
How you doing? When do you resume work?
Next week Monday.
Okay, I beg then we go carry the give me your TV now. Thank you very much.
I don't understand. For how much? How much are you paying me?
I will buy
I've been thinking for.
data 50K.
No, we won't be this 15,000 naira. You know how much products be? For real? How? Are you buying the product? Buy the product now. I'll help you do it.
Hey.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, see by your YouTube say this product is I got it from this amount. Eh?
Exactly.
You
So
want to give me?
exactly. So you know better. So you know better now.
Hey. What's that you do? I don't get anything to do.
Oh.
Other than to bed.
So buy the product because products are expensive.
No, when Jerry bring up, we'll talk about them over the phone.
No. No problem. I know. Okay.
Hey, you know green press, so I bet.
What about that?
You know green press.
I'm coming.
Hey Siri. Hey Siri. End my call. Hey Siri. End my call.
Okay, so like I said, I traveled sometime last week and I bought these two beautiful pieces from Luxury Hair by Shiba, and this hair is giving. Oh my god, I need you to see the strands before I proceed. Before I proceed, I need you to see the strands. This is not bone straight. This is baby tin. This is baby tin. I want to style it a bit before I wear it on my hair because I can see that it's even hand sewn. Yeah, it's hand sewn. So for you to see how a hand sewn wig is just flat and looking so cool. Look at it. Super cool. So I'm going to proceed to styling it before I rock it. So I'm going to cut this out. Where's my scissors? I saw it in the fridge. Back in the scissors. Let me get it. Sorry. Let me take that out. Sorry. I got the hair from Luxury Hair by Shiba. So I'm going to just cut out the tag. Should I back you so you can stop disturbing me? So this is baby two. So the strands from the closure goes all the way down. So there's this thing that happens with bone straight, yeah? Hold on a minute, let me put my baby on my back so we can continue without disruption. And it has an adjustable band. so it sits well on the mannequin while I proceed to styling. So I'm going to be changing the look of this wig. Basically, what you're seeing now is not what you will see in the next few minutes after I'm done with the wig. Right? Yes, baby. I'll beat you. Mommy beat you. Don't cry again. Okay. So I'm going to be changing this wig entirely. I'm going to be changing the look, everything about the wig. In a few minutes. I'm also going to bring it closer because I see it's a bit far from so I think this is close enough. Yes. So this is close enough. So, like I said, I'm going to be changing the wig entirely. It's going to look different from what it is looking like now. And what I mean by it will look different, sorry baby, don't open it again. What I mean that is by it will look different is that I'm going to sharpen the center part. The center part wig. I can see some things on the, I think it's a keratin treatment or something on top of the wig. I don't know if I'm supposed to scrape this out or leave it as it is, but I don't want to spoil it. So, and like I said, this hair is not bone straight. It's baby thin, and baby thin hairs are so good. So the basic things I'm going to be doing is to define the pattern of the hair. I'll define the pattern to be more like a center part because I'm going to be rocking it as a center part. Then I'm going to pluck a bit of the front, not everything, because all the strands are on one straight line. Can you see it? Hold on, let me open it up a bit for you to see. So all the strands are on one straight line and it's not looking as I would like it to look. So I'm going to fix that also. So this hair is pretty, very pretty. You can tell from the strands, but I need it to be prettier. So this is the middle of the wig cap. So I'm just going to draw this line, draw a very straight line here. I'm using a pen to make this line very straight. Yeah. So I think we're on the straight line, right? So I'm going to proceed with plucking. If you look closely, I'm plucking it very carefully. So I'm not plucking the hair, I'm only plucking the hairs in the middle of the part that is blocking the part. That's the hair I'm plucking out. And they're very little. They're not so many. So there's one thing about buying the hair, and another thing is styling the hair. You need the hair to look as beautiful as possible, so you have to style it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm plucking the hair, obstructing the center part, and I'm plucking them very carefully. Very carefully. So as you can see, initially the center part didn't have no parting on the front here, but now you can see that there's a parting there, a very clear parting there, right? So we proceed to the middle. Just the small hair, tiny hairs obstructing the parts. Those are what I'm plucking. I'm not plucking everything on the hair. I'm just trying to make the part more visible. More visible and straight. Moreover, this is a Swiss lace. The hair was made on a Swiss lace. So for you to know how cool. Can you see it? Can you see what I'm talking about already? The part is coming together. The part is becoming clearer. It's not as blur as it was when we started the video. So just in case you're confused, you can just quickly go back, rewind, check where we started from, and then you come back to this live, and then you see the difference. The parting at the tip or at the front here was not as clear as this. Yeah, and also like I'm going in, it wasn't as clear. So but by the time I pluck it further into the middle of the hair, it will become very clear. It will become clearer. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so we're done with that part. We'll go deeper again. Like I said, just not to get confused, I place this on the middle line of this canvas head, just so I'm not doing something wrong, right? So this is the middle line of the canvas head, so I can still see it on the track because the middle line is sewn, so it's still on the track. And the reason why I'm plucking tiny hairs like this is just so that when I want to part this hair, when I want to do like a side parting or a C-cord part, it's not it will not show that this place is too open. I don't know if you get me, but yeah, it won't show that the space is too open. It will give the part perfectly. When I'm done with this, I'll show you what I'm talking about. I'll try to part it. I'll try to give it like a side part or a C-cord part, so you all see what I'm talking about. So I'm taking it deep inside because of course I want that when I wear my hair, the parting goes straight inside. So there is one thing, like I said earlier, One thing is to buy a hair, and another thing is to style the hair. Styling is rocking. If you don't style your hair, you won't rock it as much. Styling the hair brings out the beauty of the hair. So you can buy a hair for God knows how much, for $1 million naira or 1.5 or even higher. People who buy in USD can buy a hair for like $1,000 or even more, but then they don't style it properly and it looks funny on their scalp, right? So but people can still buy like a human hair blend of just $50 hair, and then they rock it like it's a hair of millions. And when they tell you, oh, I bought this hair for like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, you will believe them, because yeah, the hair is giving, so you feel the hair is worth it. So can you see the line now? Can you see the part now? I know you can see it clearly, but let me just let you answer. Can you see the pattern now? Is it clear enough? I'm sure it's clear enough. Very clear. So when I'm wearing this hair, it's very clear. Let me also give you an example of what I was talking about earlier. So to say I want to do like a C-cut styling, right? So I want to do this styling like this. Say I want to do a C-cut styling, right? The space in the center is not showing. It's not showing. It's not showing. It's not giving, oh, there's a center pattern somewhere, right? So I can style it anywhere I want. I can do a C-cut on this part, I can do a C-cut on this part, and I can also do a center part, and it will all eat. The patterns will eat. So that being said, proceed to plucking it. So I'm just doing plucking for the front, like I said. I'm just doing plucking for this line because I don't like the fact that it's just one straight line all through here. I don't like that. So I would want it to be not even, not straight even. So I'll just pluck out this front. So stay with me as I pluck out the front of this hair. Just the front. Just the front. There's one tricky thing about plucking of wigs, right? You need to pluck it in a way that the knot doesn't show. Because when the knot shows, then it looks like you haven't done anything. So like I said, very light plucking. This is how much I removed from the hair. This is how much I removed. Very light. Nothing too much. So as you can see, you can tell the difference between the two parts, right? Of course, you can tell the difference between the two parts of the hair. This is looking more real, and this is looking nicer than this other part. Because this other part is just looking straight down, but this one is looking more beautiful. Plus, this is a 5x5 closure wig. Let me bring it forward for you a bit so you can see what I'm talking about. So can you see it? This part is looking finer. The plucked part is looking finer than the unplugged part. The unplugged part is just looking straight, while the plucked part is giving real hair. So by the time I'm done and I apply my lace tint and I apply my hair tint mousse and then I cut the lace, install it on my scalp, it will eat. Do you understand? So that's what I'm talking about. So we'll proceed to plucking the other part of the hair. We're done with this. Like I said, I just did a little plucking, very little, because I see that the lace is already flat. It's not looking too busy. So but I need it to look original. I need it to look natural. I need it to look real. Reason why I had to pluck it. Yeah. So let's go through to the next. Let's go through to the next part. Like I did for this other part, I only did like little mild plucking. Very mild, as you can see. So that is that. I'm just going to pull it out. So you also see the amount of hair I took out from this other part. Very little, as you can see. So it's looking more like it now. It's looking more like the hair I want, right? So the tip is already flat. I don't want to put it through any form of heat. What I'm just going ahead to do now is to plug my straightener so I can give this a little bob style, because I don't like it blunt like this. Blunt cut is fine, yeah. Blunt cut is also a beautiful style, but then it doesn't fit every face. So like my own face, blunt cut doesn't fit it so well. So I'll just proceed to plug in my straightener. doing on 3:30 because of the because of the quality of the strands. So I need it to be very hot so it flattens immediately, almost immediately, not immediately. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm right here to answer your questions. So I'm just going to flatten this part out. I'm not flatten it, bob it a bit, just to show you what I'm trying to do. After I finish bobbing it, I'll proceed to wearing it on a mannequin, and then I'll show you my other wigs. So currently today we're going to work on 5 wigs. 5 wigs. I wore 3 of them in Lagos when I traveled, and hold on. This is the second hair we'll be styling. This has to be my favorite of all of these hairs I bought, because it's been a while since I wore a coily hair. Last time I wore a coily hair was, I think, in 2022. Yeah, that was the last I wore a coily hair, and I cannot wait to style this one. Cannot wait to style it. So I'm going to also be plucking. This one is looking plucked already, but I don't like how the front is looking, so I'm going to pluck it deep. I'm going to pluck it deep, also pluck the side deep, and then maybe I'll do it like a C-cut styling. So for coily hair, I like to go with C-cut or center part. But look at this hair. Look at this hair. This hair is super beautiful. Okay. So having shown you that, I expect that by now my straightener will be hot enough to go through straightener will be hot enough to go through this. So I'm just going to take it bit by bit. Like I said, I just want to bob it a bit. I'm not doing too much, just to curve it a bit, because I don't like straight blunt cut. It doesn't fit my face. I tried it at the store. It looked so good. It looked so gorgeous, so beautiful. But then I just knew deep down inside me that I'm definitely bobbing this hair, just to give it this, you see, for me this is looking more beautiful than this. I don't know about you, but I love to bob my hairs. Right. So you see what I'm talking about? So I feel it more this way than how it is. I'm going to leave the back to be blunt. No issues with that. But then I'm only going to also curl this part. I'm going to leave the back to be blunt. It's not an issue. my problem is how it fits my face. So I'm only concerned about the part that is very close to my face than any other part of the hair. And the part that is close to my face is of course the front part. So this is it. So look at this magical hair. This is magical. I love it. I love this hair and I cannot wait to rock it. I cannot wait to rock it because I super love this hair. Okay, so I'll wear it on one of my mannequins. I think I'll wear it on this mannequin, and then I'll proceed to styling the other. Proceed to styling the other hair, the coily hair. So, like I said, it came with an adjustable. Oh, I need to cut this. It came with an adjustable band. So for it to be tightened, I need to adjust the band like this, right? Then I'll wear it on my mannequin. So see how good the hair is looking on my mannequin. I'm not wearing this hair yet. Like I said, I'm not wearing it yet. So it's going to just sit on my mannequin like this for some time. Okay. Like I said, I'm avoiding heat, too much heat on the hair. So that being said, I'm not going to also be using my hot comb on it yet. So this is what the hair is giving. I think this place is this part of the hair evolved more than the other part. So before I hang it, I'm just going to proceed to bob the other part of the hair. Before I hang it, I'm just going to proceed to sharpen the bob of the other part of the hair. So yeah, I'm just going to sharpen the bob of this part. Because that other part is looking, yeah, covier than this part. So yes, we have it right here. We have it. We have it. We have it right here. Yes. So we're done. How does my hair look? How does it look? Because this is even before. I've not even sprayed any lace tints, right? And I've not used any hot comb or wax stick on the hair, and it's looking this giving. So we're going to also work on the other wig now. So going to be putting this princess here. Right here. It's called Baby Tin. That's the quality of the hair. Baby Tin. So proceed to styling this one. This one also came with an adjustable band, but notwithstanding, proceed to styling it, and then I'll bring my other hairs, I'll style them, and they will all sit on the mannequins until I'm ready to wear. So I've told myself that the coming weeks I'm going to give myself a very good treat when it comes to hairs and wig, because I've been carrying braids for the longest and I'm not tired of braids. Braids are beautiful, but you know, there's this class that wigs add to your look. There's this class that it adds to your look. So I'm also going to proceed to putting this in the middle, the center part. I'll make sure it's seated on the middle line, right? Okay. That way I can change the part. For coily hairs, like I said, I love to carry side pattern for coily hairs. Let me adjust this better. I love to carry side patterns for coily hair. And then for the sides, I think this side is better, or this side. No, this side. This side is better. So we'll go in. I'm not plucking the front. Although I said I was going to pluck the front, but looking at the front now, it doesn't look too bad. So I don't think it needs plucking. So I'm just going to proceed. So, and this hair is a very full hair. If I want to get the volume, I comb it out. This is Burmese curls. And the knot is already bleached, because you can see it's giving scalp from underneath. So the knot is already bleached. So I'm not doing so much work. But the hair I got, the bundle I got, that I wigged myself, and I rocked this past few days. I bleached the knot myself. I did almost everything myself. So, but gratefully this one came in pre-plucked. Not pre-plucked like plucked like I want it, but of course it came in pre-plucked at least. So now that I have a coily hair, on this live video, I'm going to give you a tip on how to maintain your coily hair. And the tip is coming up shortly. So I'm going to be mixing. I have my spray bottle. I have a spray bottle that already contains water. I'm going to be mixing the products in that spray bottle. So you see how I maintain my coily hair. And I'm going to be doing that shortly. So you need the seed to be deep, right? You need the seed cut to be very deep. Yeah. So this is the teapot I'm talking about. I'm just going to proceed to clip it. I'll clip it here while I proceed to mixing my maintenance Coily hair maintenance product. So it's not too many. It's Coily defining custard is Lodiers, right? Lodiers, coil keeper, and then my spray bottle. Like I said, I already have water in this spray bottle, so I'm just going to proceed to mixing it. Okay, so stay with me. I need to get a spoon. So I'm just going to open up my spray bottle. Right, and then open up my, and this Lodier, I've used it up to this point. I don't know if you can see it. So this point is empty, right, but this point is still full. So this is the point where it is now, to tell you that I've been using this product for the longest. So I'm just going to pour in this amount into the water. That's all. I like to lock my product after use so it doesn't spill. That's how I've been able to maintain it or use it for the longest of time. So now I'm also going to open my Coily, Auntie Jackie's Coily, and then with a spoon, right, I'm going to scoop in some products into my spray bottle. And this Coily smells so good. It smells the fragrance. Oh my god. The fragrance is so cool. So I think this works, right? Then I'm going to add in some more water into my spray bottle. Then I'm going to shake it properly. Using sachet water. Apologies for the disruption. So you see the thickness it gave? So now I'm also going to include extra water to bring it up to this point. Hello? Auntie, good afternoon. Okay. Yeah, hello, Shalom. afternoon. Okay, while you're back, we'll take you. Oops. I don't like the way it's spraying, so I need it tighter to spray better. Oops, I've closed it. Okay, so I think I get the jigs now. So this is how to mix your spray bottle, right? This is how to mix it for you to get results. Yeah. Okay, so I'm also there's a tip I'm going to use for this hair. I'm just spraying the coil maintenance, then I dry it out. I'm not going to comb it out until the day I'm going to rock the hair. So you see, all coily hair needs water. All coily hair needs water. If you don't have water and a good conditioner for a good leave-in conditioner for your coily hair, then I don't know what you're carrying. Okay, so you have to carry this very well. Okay, so I'm going to turn it out like this. Because I'm also spraying the middle. My hands can go through this hair very freely to tell you the kind of quality of hair that I bought. Very freely. I don't even need a comb or brush. Very low maintenance, as you can see. So what I'm going to be doing now is to roll the tip with my hands. So you just pack like a bunch of the hairs, roll the tip of the hair like this. It helps retain the coil better. It helps retain the coil. Some other people will roll it like this. They'll roll it like this. See? See what it gave? You see what it gave? Yeah. So rolling the tip of the hair, of your coily hairs, are very important because it will help you. Okay. Let me do this. Right. So this is it. So this is what the hair is looking like. Hydrated. This is not revamped. This is me styling a new wig I got. This is me styling a new wig I got. So I'm not revamping. No, the hair is clean, very clean from where I got it. I'm just styling it, prepping it, or styling it, whichever language you chose. Okay, prepping or styling for when I eventually get to rock it. I don't even know when I'm going to rock this hair, because of course I love wigs. I love wigs a lot, but for me, I think I'll prefer braids to wigs to some extent. Not in every aspect, to some extent. I prefer braids to wigs. So yeah, this one still. So don't forget to curl the tip. Leave it like this. You thank me later. Still can't believe I'm the owner of this hair. Still feels like a dream. Because can't believe I used my money to buy hair. You see? Okay. This is the best. This is the best ever styling you can do for your curly hair. Baby girl, what's wrong? This is the best ever styling you can do for your curly hair to give it a lasting curl. A lasting curl. Coil Lala with the luxurious low dias curl keeper to give it the lasting curl. Quote me anywhere. Yeah, I said so. Quote me anywhere. And not to forget that I'm also still going to open up these curls, right? So, but for now they're going to dry like this. They're going to dry like this. I'm not opening them up anytime soon. Quality luxury curly hair. Very quality. Quality of this hair is top notch. Always on time. At this point, I'm supposed to be heating up my my hot comb. This is it. See how moisturized the curly hair is looking. Okay. So you have to be very rich. Apply your leave-in conditioner richly, very richly, so you don't get to manage products, because of course the product will last for long until you're ready to revamp the hair again or treat it. So we're done with that half. I'm going to first spray this half before I start styling it with my hands. You have to be very generous with applying your leave-in conditioner. I think I scattered one coils here. I'm going to redo it. You have to be very generous when applying your leave-in conditioners and coil keeper. You have to be very generous. So for now, this has to be I think this is the only coily hair I have for now. But of course, the diluted product I already have, I'm going to keep it for when I have like a hair revamp. So the product was full when I started, and this is the point it is at now when I am almost done. I'm not done yet, but when I'm almost done. So the hair is looking hydrated already, yeah? So I'm going to proceed to coiling it like I did the others. I'm going to proceed to coiling it like I did the others. Hope you can see how I'm doing my hands. Put it like this. Turn it, turn it, turn it. And then I remove it anti-clockwisely. Yeah, like that. So you see, by the time it's dried up and I comb it out, that's when you will see how miraculous this styling procedure is. You see how it will give. And I like the fact that the hair is not shedding so much. So, which is a plus, because some curly hair they shade too much. Curly hairs are beautiful, but over time you lose them because of the shading. Let me go back to the sides here. So for any points where I don't see enough conditioner, I apply the conditioner myself. I apply extra. See? It's coming together. And another thing I like with this hair is that the closure length matches. I cannot emphasize the joy I get when I buy hair, and then the length of the closure matches the length of the actual hair. It really makes me feel good, okay? Because I don't like a situation whereby, except I cut the hair, maybe I do like a layer cut on that wig, I don't like any instance where I have to. So look at my hair. I don't like instances where the hair will not be shorter and the closure will not be shorter than the actual hair. I don't like situations like that. I hate situations like that. So, but if I'm doing a layer cut and I cut my hair like that, of course I know the style I want to rock. That's why I'm doing that. But if not, then it's okay. This is also cool. Yes, we're almost approaching the front. So I'm going to turn it back to the front now. This is what the back end of the hair is looking like. Like I said, I wouldn't want to use any hot comb or any styling tool yet. I'm just going to make sure I condition it properly as I ought to, and then leave it to dry. So maybe when I'm ready to style, I'll apply my listings, I'll apply my mousse, the edge, the listings mousse, and every other product I need to apply. Then I'll style it on my hair by myself. And I'm also going to be doing the styling live, so always click on the notification when you see that I'm live, so you don't miss out on that interesting part, because it's definitely going to be interesting. Same like it was when I did the installation, glueless installation for the hair I made from scratch. The frontal wig I made from scratch. Same. Yep. Yep. I'm just going to divide this part into two, so the coil is more defined. So this, so I was very generous with applying the products on the hair, because as you can see, this part that is already drying up is already giving me the result I want, but I don't want it to give me results yet. It's already giving me the result I want. Firm, coily, but I don't want the results yet. I don't want to dry it up yet. I want it to properly cook. So yes, this is how I style my coily hair using Coily styling custard and the Lodias coil keeper and water. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to move the hair into this mannequin, and then I set it up for drying. Then I'll come through with the next hair, because like I said, I'm doing 5 hairs today. Oops. mannequin canvas head from the stand can be so hectic. Can be so hectic. I don't know if it's like that for other people, or for me it's a tug of war. This is how the hair is going to sit until I'm ready to wear it. It's going to sit pretty like this, and when it dries up, it's also going to have this volume. So let me bring out the other two hairs we'll be styling for today. I'm going to take it out after a while and let it dry, but we have a few more hairs here that we need to treat. Oh, look at my very beautiful painting. I thought I was going to bring it on here to show you all. I made this very beautiful painting on, when was it? When was it? When did I make this painting? On Sunday, I think. Today is Tuesday, right? Yes. So I made this beautiful painting on Sunday. That's dried up and it's so beautiful, and I love it. This is also one of my hair. I made this hair last week. I rocked it to Lagos, and I really rocked this hair. I love the hair. And also this one. I also have a video of this hair that I revamped. Plus I also styled this hair in on was it Wednesday last week? Yes. I started this hair on my live video on Wednesday last week. So it's time for us to, I took it to the beach. The beach, and I rocked it so well. Not this one though. I took the other green one to the beach. Okay. So for this hair, like I said, I took this one to the beach. I took this one to the beach and I entered water. The beach water was just pouring me all through. So the hair actually scattered. But the hair was beautiful. I love the styling. I love everything. It came out really beautiful. So I'm definitely going to be treating these two. And for hair treatment, I'll be bringing my table closer so you can see everything. Yeah. Put my machine down. I'll just need to wipe this a little bit. I think I need to do this here a little bit so I'll be able to open my shelf to take out products. I need to bring out my bowl first. Okay, so this is my bowl of water. I'm going to bring out my shampoo. I'm using Tracy Silk and Smooth shampoo. So what I like to do is, I think I'll stop buying conditioner, because when you're washing your normal hair, I think conditioner is good, but when you're revamping a wig, there's no point for conditioner when you already have the silicone mix, you already have the keratin mask, you already have the milk treatment, everything. There's no point also having a Tresemme conditioner, adding it to it. So I'm trying to get this to show clearly. Yeah, so Tresemme Silk and Smooth shampoo is what I'll be using to wash the hairs. And of course, you know, this one has color, so this one is going to go in last. This one doesn't have color, it's a plain color, so it's going to go in afterwards. So just gonna bring my camera a bit close so you see. Okay. Pick out the hair because I pinned it to the canvas head. So this is the one that is going in first because this is not this hair is not colored, so this is the one we're treating first. So I already put a rich amount of, can you see my bowl? Can you see inside? Let me tilt it a bit. I already put a rich amount of shampoo inside the bowl, and I'm using small water because too much water will consume the shampoo, and it doesn't mean that the hair is clean. Of course, we have a lot of water I can use to wash the hair afterwards, but doesn't mean I should keep it. So I'm going to just leave it in here for a bit, then also apply a little more on top of it, then we'll proceed to let it sit for a bit so that the dirt will come out before we proceed to washing it. I'm having yet unpacked from my trip. Hopefully I'll do that today when my kids are back from school. And just to show you my ebony hair lace tint, this is the lace tint I use and it's so good. I love it. And this is the Dyer's cream that was given to me by Lush Hair by Shiva. So I told them I already have one, but of course your hair comes with one, so I had to go with it. But so I have two of it, although one of them is almost at the bottom. This one is almost at the bottom, while this one is still full. I barely collected it yesterday. And it wants to break by all means. I have another container, so if it breaks, I'll move it to the new container. So I haven't zipped up my bag. I like to think it have sat for a bit. Can you see the water? Can you see the water? Can you see how muddy the water is? Can you see how muddy the water